Is the Paramount Presents line now the worst boutique label of all time and extremely pointless? Let's talk about it. In today's physical media news topic video, we dive into all the details on Paramount's recent controversial 4K announcements. We then get into a massive rant on why the Paramount Presents boutique label line is completely pointless now. And then ultimately, we talk about the future of Paramount's physical media releases. But first, if you love collecting physical media just like me and want to stick it to Paramount today, go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. And leave in the comments below, do you still collect the Paramount Presents line? Why or why not? And let's get into it. Now let's dive into the news and details behind these recent Paramount 4K announcements, and we have Red Eye and Double Jeopardy coming out to standard 4K re-releases. Yes, we already got these 4Ks before through the Paramount Presents line. You remember that line with the silver look and the shiny covers, and you flip them over and you got the poster on the inside, and they have numbered spines so they look really nice together on the shelf. Yes, that Paramount Presents line. Well, now we're getting re-releases for these on standard 4Ks. So they do have slipcovers, which actually look pretty cool. I mean, they're different artworks at the very least. I do kind of like the Red Eye one where you got Rachel McAdams in the plane window with the rain coming down. She looks terrified. That looks really thrilling. That actually caught my attention. Now, the Double Jeopardy cover looks boring, but it kind of looked boring on the other one too. So that one doesn't catch my attention as much. But yes, these are standard slipcover 4K releases now, and we do have a cheaper price points on these than the Paramount Presents line. We do have Red Eye coming out for $24.99 and then Double Jeopardy for $25.99. Now, why there is a dollar price difference right now, I have no idea. Could be Paramount just up to more shenanigans, but also maybe these prices will get adjusted by the time they come out. But if you do want to pre-order these titles, I will link those Amazon affiliate links in the description below. Just go through those links, and that does give some credit to my channel, so I greatly appreciate you for doing that. Or if you still want the Paramount Presents line of Double Jeopardy, I'll also link that in the description below, because that one is only a few bucks more, and it's still available, which is really cool. So if you want that limited edition cover, definitely consider that one. Now, the Red Eye limited edition one isn't longer available on Amazon, at least of this recording when I checked. You can't get that one anymore from Amazon. Now, maybe it's out there somewhere on eBay and secondhand markets and things like that. I just don't know what price it's going for in the secondhand market. But yeah, maybe that's why they're doing these re-releases, is because, oh yeah, these limited editions going out of stock. So now you get a second chance at buying them. Maybe that's Paramount strategy there. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple with what you get here. Standard re-releases, you're not getting anything fancy with them because they're not the limited editions. The special features, I did check, and they look to be basically the same there. I don't think anything's newly added here, which is unfortunate. It would have been cool if they added in something new with these re-releases here. At least one little new special feature would be something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. They are just standard re-releases of 4Ks we already got in the Paramount Presents line. So you guys know when that happens and forced double scenarios come up, I gotta give a studio a good old rant on that. So let's get into that massive rant next. So it's time for a massive rant. I think Paramount is up to all sorts of shenanigans and really pulling one over on collectors, because what's the point of the Paramount Presents boutique label line now? Yes, I get their limited edition, so maybe if you're a hardcore collector or massive fan of the movie, you want the best of the best edition out there. But really, am I going to pay a premium $10 to $15 more just to get the movie a little bit sooner in my collection with a silver cover, a numbered spine? Whip-de freaking do, there's a number on it. I will get over it. Do I really need to pay a premium for that? Now, I do have a couple Paramount Presents line, like they have the nice fold-out covers with the poster. I get it, that looks cool. But once again, do I want to now pay an extra premium for that in the future? No, I'm just going to wait for the standard 4K releases, because guess what? They did do a 4K release standard of The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. I didn't need to pay extra for the Paramount Paramount Presents boutique label line of this one. Why? Once again, just to get a number on the spine. Whip the freaking do on those numbers once again. I just don't need that, right? I'm just not excited by that. Even though it's a cool limited edition, I'd rather save the money and buy other movies I don't have. I hate these forced double dip scenarios that Paramount is pulling here. And once again, they're not adding anything really special to either of these re releases here. I mean, they're just the same old plain special features. You're not getting a new special feature in there or anything like that, like a new interview, a new commentary, same old stuff. Now you talk about, well, maybe some people just loved getting the limited edition once again for the packaging. Once again, with the freaking do. I get it. It's a little bit better packaging, but if you really want to hype up the limited edition from the Paramount Presents boutique label line, then maybe add something different in there. Maybe make it come with something like a little additional collectible. Maybe the man who shot Liberty Valance, you get a replica of John Wayne's hat or something. That would have been fun, right? Or, Red Eye, you get a little plane with it. I mean, something to say, oh, this is an absolute amazing limited edition, and you need to pick this one up. Because right now, with what you get for the price differential, it's not there. And it's not like it's only a few bucks more. Like I said, it's a good 10 bucks more, sometimes 15 bucks more. Really do I want to pay for that packaging? No, I personally do not. Now, some people out there may love to do that. That's totally fine. I get it. But no, I don't get it because it's not for me. And I'm not going to be picking up on this Paramount BS because I don't want to encourage them to keep doing double dip scenarios. I mean, what's next? Are they going to do another re release of these movies later on with just out the slipcover, right? And just keep altering the packaging little by little by little? It's just so irritating and annoying. I'm not a massive fan of re releases, especially when you have the movies already available. Now, Red Eye, like I said, is out of stock, but Double Jeopardy is still there. You can still pick up the Paramount Presents line of it. It's available still. So it's not like, ooh, it's a re-release 10 years down the road or 5 years down the road. I mean, these movies just came out, what, a year, 2 years ago? I mean, it wasn't that long. I was just thinking about, hey, you know what? I kind of want to check out Red Eye. Should I pick up that Paramount Presents line? Boom, announcement comes out. Now I can get the standard 4K. So it's good to get a cheaper price point. That's going to save me some money. I do appreciate that. But once again, it's just like diminishing the boutique label line, Paramount Presents. Why would I pick those up? I would wait for those to get out there, let the hardcore collectors pick up a few, I guess, and then wait till we get these ones around the corner and they're discounted. Why not? Why not? I'm not going to go pick up the Nutty Professor now from Paramount Presents because I'm sure they'll do a standard 4K release later on. And like I said, I picked up a couple Paramount Presents lines like The War of the Worlds and When Worlds Collide. This was cool because it came with two movies. Now, on a re-release of this, would it include the second movie? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. If they did a second movie with every Paramount Presents line, that would make all the Paramount Presents titles really unique and special. Then I would consider picking them up day one. But if they do a re-release of this, and it's just the same thing, 4K and Blu-ray again together, just with a slipcover, like why did I pay so much for this? It was pointless. I don't get it. It's just so irritating. I don't like what Paramount Presents is doing here. They're just frustrating me at this point. So, yeah, I'm kind of over the Paramount Presents line. I think it's completely pointless now. So, let's talk about the future of where Paramount goes next with physical media. Like I said, I'm disappointed in Paramount that they pretty much diminished their boutique label line of Paramount Presents. Why pick up Paramount Presents now when you can get a standard 4K release around the corner at a cheaper price point? I just don't get it. So, to me, they're the weakest boutique label at this point, because I just don't see a major point to them. And it's just, super, super irritating. Like I said, the only thing that's different is packaging here. And can you really justify the price with that packaging? I just don't think so. To me, it doesn't overly excite me. And I bet Paramount is going to keep doing re-releases of these movies if they keep selling. So we voice our opinion here, but it does come down to the sell numbers. And if they sell, guess what? Maybe they'll do a third re-release of Red Eye and Double Jeopardy and all these other titles. And instead of making new titles come out to 4K or even Blu-ray at this point, and I bet Paramount has a ton of catalog titles we haven't even seen in HD yet. Hey, why don't we just keep using the 4K disc over and over again, put different packaging, put different artwork, and we'll just try to re-sell that. I get it because they want to save on those manufacturing costs and doing the 4K transfers and 4K remasterings and all that stuff. I get it. It costs money, but I think collectors would want more titles released into the physical media world from Paramount than just getting the same thing over and over again. I just get sick of double dipping and re-releases when I want just more releases of movies we haven't got yet, the HD. Come on, can't we get that, Paramount? I guess not. Once again, these movies are kind of odd to do re-releases of so quickly. They're not even major franchises where it's like John Wick and Jurassic Park. I get it why those get re-released so much because they're so dang popular. But Red Eye, Double Jeopardy, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, they're good movies, and I know there's fans out there of them, of course, but do they need releases every 2 years? I mean, in 5 years, are we going to have four different copies of The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance? To me, that would just be super irritating, and I'm not for that. I want to see something different from Paramount, and I really want them to have a boutique label line that means something. To me, with all these shenanigans, the meaning is just less for that boutique label. I'm going to wait for the standard 4K releases, but once again, that's just me. But there we go. That's my thoughts on Paramount lately and how they're doing as a studio and boutique label. You guys might have a difference of opinions out there, and that's great. I celebrate that. I want to have those movie conversations down below. Do you collect from Paramount Presents? What do you think of them doing with the re-releases, the 4K? Are you picking up on these titles? Let's have those fun movie conversations down below. Of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you stay entertained and up to date on all future physical media topics, and just have a great day watching and talking the movies. Of course, you'll love this physical media topic. Mega smash the next video right now. And thank you so much, my Mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.